following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Get an initiative.
Yeah, I've been waiting for one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm on 9, so he's on 8.
God damn it. No. That's probably not going to be... Oh, you're not in armor.
No, so I've got AC 1 with the shield.
So 9.
Oh, yes, and 9. Yeah.
Oof. Oh, yeah, he's hit you. 3 damage.
You're right there, Ken.
Tummy wants food.
Maybe someone who's not involved in combat could go down to McDonald's and pick me up 10 nuggets while they're there. Just saying.
It's cold outside.
On 9. Yeah!
I choose to parry. I have passed a parry check.
Because I would have got him.
Lumbering off, I find it hard to believe you could have destroyed one of the Queen's guards.
I have fought none, such as you described.
Lying scoundrel!
8. Nice. 1.
I bet that this is your Baldric name come to haunt you or something like that.
What proof have you? Well, I swing at him again. Unless if he's choosing to parry.
He is.
Yeah.
And he does.
I would have got him again.
Oof. When, what do you mean? The one time I will fail the parry is when you miss.
Yeah. I got 19 and 18.
Oh!
Good hits.
You foul callous sod, are exactly as described by the officials. You, Baldric von Stein, are a murderer and a coward.
There we go.
Another hit. Another 1. Jesus. And this works out because he's trying to prolong it. Yes.
The look of resignation on your face tells me, you coward, you scallywag, you popsicles.
What? And another parry.
Shit.
Didn't even roll the thing.
You don't have to. Now, save your time. Unless you get a 20.
No.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Yeah. But
And he'll take a step forward, forcing you back 1 square.
You will face the rage of all Surenia.
How smart are you? No.
Not very. I mean, this is what we're talking about here.
Because you could say something like, "What of this district or of this district?" Because the other one, there's 2 of us. You know, it's been done before. I don't know if it'll work this time, but you know, something's got to work.
when he does the forced retreat, as I'm moving back and we're quite close, I'll just say, I am not the Baldric, you know, but quietly, so hopefully no one else.
I know no Baldric. Coward man.
Oh, we missed.
I know no Baldric. I know only that you are the killer of my fine brother and servant of the queen. The lovely queen. You move, queen.
Does he parry? Will he continue to fight? Just
That's not a parry.
I finally hit him. Give us 6 points.
Aren't you as of? This is the kind of tactics you use to butcher my brother in his sleep.
I assure you, I would resort to no such trickery.
Liar!
Whiff. Good parry, though.
Yeah, no. I am not the true Baldric. You must believe me. I have never been to Serenia.
Nonsense! Why would Lord Roman lie to me?
Whiff. No parry.
That's 6. Well, 8 won't get him, right? This is pretty good. That could be that low.
8. That's a miss.
Because he is a liar. And a scoundrel himself.
You are a liar and a scoundrel murderer.
It's a hit. 6. He has 10 hit points left.
I do.
I think you do. 5 and a 6.
Yeah.
Good parry.
That's what he does. He poisons those around him.
At least he does not butcher a man in his bed with his axe.
Whiff. No parry.
Yeah, 17.
That's a hit.
7 points.
Oof.
I swear on the royal blood of Strumblet. I did no such thing. Ha!
Gag. Staggers back but retaliates. Badly.
Why would I believe a murderous dog like you? You cannot prove your innocence, nor would they believe it. You are the one. Your description is perfect.
That's just how he would say it. I have no doubt you have... You have felt the conviction of my blows. I will not strike down a man on misunderstanding.
You will not fight a fair fight, coward.
I will not fight on the whims of a madman seeking to deceive an honorable warrior such as yourself.
So here's the question. When he attacks again, do you make any move to stop it?
No.
The point of his saber stops an inch away from your eye.
Why will you not defend yourself, coward?
Because we have no qualm. I have not harmed your brother.
I could have killed you. I could kill you.
I felt you would not. You fight well. With much skill.
I do not know the words you say. Your actions confuse me. Perhaps we will meet again, and it will be your end. Perhaps. Baldric von Stein.
Pay close attention to Roman.
He leaves his cloak on the ground and just walks off. Like, super pissed.
I'll collect mine and his. Are there any markings or anything on his cloak? I'll go over it.
His cloak is made of alugade and has a fine silver thread trim around the edge. The clasps are in gold, in a sunburst shape, with a horse backed by a throne with a crown on the top of each of them.
He said he was from Serenia.
And on the back of the clasps is engraved with his name and the number 4.
I'll fold that up and return to the inn.
Sulan, you've tracked them for hours. They have accosted people for about 50 or 60 gold. Finally, in a secluded boxed alleyway with no exit, you see them spread out to wall off the cloaked man, who raises up a wand which suddenly becomes a full staff with a serpent cobra head, glittering with jewels. He draws a big circle on it, and he puts a mystic pentagram in it. Places gold at each corner, which burst into flame and begin dissolving with green flame.
Green flame.
Flame.
No one loses their XP tonight.
Wait.
There is actually a green flame bonus. It's one of those things. The alleyway gets dark. Clouds form between the rooftops. And out of the clouds falls 7 rings of strange material. And in a blaze of light, which you find to be almost blinding, there is... I need you to roll save versus spell.
Call the witches on.
Yeah.
Magic here!
There is a man, a powerful man, with a great golden cobra head, beefy arms, resplendent in basically what looks like he is wearing gold. Ruby gems glitter for eyes. The cloaked figure says,
Come, mighty lords, and this sovereign of your servants, may we be raised to your holy temple.
You have done well to your god. I accept your offering. Gather all around and we will ascend to the temple. The protection of Herul above all of you.
They gather in close around him, and again with a crack, these glittering rings fall around him, and in a flare of almost blinding light, they're gone. The rings fly back up into the cloud, and it slowly dissipates, leaving only molten fragments of gold and a burnt pentagram and circle in the ground, and a smell like rotten eggs.
Oh. I'll head back to the inn.
Oh, indeed.
What was that?
I would guess hello.
That's what they said.
Yes. God, that is a horrifying noise.
You were following them as well, were you?
I was following
Why me?
you. You were seeking them.
Do you wish to stop me, or...?
My trident reward depends on you.
You wish me to survive, then? You were going to stop me, then, I'm guessing.
You must succeed in becoming super famous. The long one doesn't work. I've got like a longer one, but for some reason the format of the WAV file it doesn't like. I'll probably, maybe if I can be bothered, put in the longer one.
Unfortunately, with them disappeared, their heads can't be placed in front of the Thieves Guild.
The wound regenerated.
It did.
5 other heads can be acquired.
No. Oh. Return to the inn. Fuck.
Alright.
I don't really want an alignment change here.
Also, if the Thieves Guild finds out that we just
Murdered 5 people.
random people and screwed them over basically to get money out of them, also not good.
I'm too honourable for that.
So you return towards the inn. Weary, Sir Radomir heads back for a drink. Saphiro finishes writing.
So,
Leaves scribbles to finish off his play, I guess.
well, I'm guessing like once I've caught up, what I'll do is I'll say to Scribbles, I'll at least get these to the players so they can start practicing the early parts. Thank you, my little friend. Don't worry, I shall return with cheese. And I'll take those pages to the players so they can at least do the first, like, hopefully 2/3.
Okay, you do that, they'll get going. Now what?
No, I will also apologise
about
to
time
Ian
you
for the
came
wait.
out.
Yes. Sorry, I had to transcribe Scribble's writings. They're a little too small.
As you transcribed his writings, yeah.
Sure.
You're not secretly the writer, uh-huh.
I wish I was as good as him.
Sure, it's the rat, yeah. The delicious rat, uh-huh. So what now, big man? What do we to do?
We should probably catch up with the others. We'll just go back to their inn and see if they're...
As you wish.
We can probably leave that on the wagon once we arrive back.
As you wish.
But I will try and cover up on some things.
You pass by the Ogelo and Catsby. Finally, then, I guess I will be able to tell what really goes on behind the curtains of Ogelo and Catsby. Ah, you shouldn't have done that. Why did you have to do that? Oh God! What are you? You're killing me! Potentially.
It's a good thing I didn't go out there with it.
I'm sure it's just an act. I mean, they'd never really murder someone.
Ogelo, what have I done to you? You're delicious! Yay!
All the kids just clapping.
Remember, kids, I'll always be here to light the way. All you have to do is let me in. Walk, walk, walk. Ha ha ha! Hello, and Catsby. LOL.
So yeah,
He'll get better, right?
it's all just an act.
I'm not just going to have and Catsby.
No, it's all just an act. Besides, there's been dozens of outlaws. Well, you don't think the same outlaw who was performing in Serenia when I was a child was the same?
Oh, but it's the same Catsby, is it?
But it looks the same.
Oh my God. Are you sure you're not a dark worshipper who just thinks you're a paladin?
Of course I'm not a dark worshipper. Don't even suggest the notion of such a thing.
That's what a dark worshipper that didn't know they were one would say.
I take offence to that.
Ooh, sure.
Stop that.
Stop what?
This dark worshipper stuff.
Okay, if it's making you uncomfortable, if I'm outing you,
It's not what I mean.
no, it's cool. Your secret's safe with me. Oh look, there's Sir Radimir, and oh look, his shirt's a mess and he's bleeding. What a surprise.
My friend, what happened?
He got cut up by a Serenian man who ate oranges recently.
I was about to call for a healer. Ale! Ale! So from the table I've
He tours
slumped
divine
over to-
light, mend your wounds.
How did it go?
8, 9.
Healed completely. Right?
Yep.
There we go.
Do you recognize this? I'll hand the cloak over.
Do I need to make a roll?
It's a Queen's Guard's cloak.
Yeah.
These official clasps of office delineate him as one of the exclusive group known as the Queen's Guards.
Where did you get this? This is... I wish to wear a cloak at one point in my life, like such as this.
Just to get close
It's
to
the Queen's Guard.
This was the cloak of the
Hey,
man.
the Queen's hot.
Also, they're the best of the best.
It was
They
the
are
cloak
like-
of the man who attacked me.
You are lucky that you survived, for they are some of the finest, most skilled warriors.
I came very close in the end. I called his bluff maybe a
You
little.
killed him?
No. Although it may have been safer if I did try. It seems, Roman has been, spinning more lies.
Why am I
Convinced.
not surprised?
Convinced this man I had killed his brother in his sleep.
I will slam my fist down on the bench and say, that is a great affront for him to twist the whims of someone as honourable as the Queen's Guard of Serenia with his lies and deceit. I will not abide this.
Master, everyone is looking. Calm the fuck down. Here, have a beer.
Off a beer to bar.
Ah, my shirt.
That was a very nice shirt, too.
It was.
You
No,
didn't
Cloak.
get your pants.
I mean, I still have to
I don't think I
repair
could
my
take the
cloak.
loss.
It has this big tear in it from last night.
You have bad luck with cloaks.
They're the hats of season 3.
Goddamn cloak too. Throw the freaking remains of the shirt on the floor.
Nothing to see here, everyone. Just a bare-chested Burman man.
Start mending my cloak then and there.
Oh, well, at least you both survived the ordeal. So let me guess, Roman pegged you was some kind of traitor to Serenia or something like that?
How
An
can you betray
assassin.
a country you don't belong to?
Well, an assassin of our queen.
It must have been something like that. I'm sure he's just realized that I haven't abandoned you guys. This is his first step. I guess I'm in now.
And Sulan walks in with the cart driver.
Oh. How fare thee, Sulan?
I see you, Saphiro.
Oh, I see you, Sulan. You look perturbed again. It's not a good look for you. You should lighten up.
Shirt.
Thank you. Totally not suspicious friend.
Was it a new one?
Suspicion is cleansed from your mind.
So was it a new shirt, or did he somehow
It's
just...
a new shirt.
Oh, okay. Is this another one of those... I'll point to the...
No, this is something much worse. It's.
Oh,
Then perhaps we should upstairs.
I don't think I can even explain it if I wanted to.
why does things just have to...
On a more understandable note, your match with Braun is set for tonight.
Excellent.
I have a match myself.
Tonight.
Well, it has to be tonight.
What's
What's wrong?
You
It's a
won't be
full
able
moon
to watch.
tonight.
Well, you wanted to watch the match,
Yes,
but you
I
can't
wanted to
because...
watch, and I can't because there's a full moon.
Wait, it's fully enclosed in the Underdome.
And getting there and back.
We go early. And
And
leave
then
late.
when it's time to leave,
We leave late.
it's too impractical. My job is to save you hassles, Master.
That is true.
Well, do you wish to spar beforehand? We go out back and spar.
Well, you look like you need it, so very well.
Wait, what's the big thing?
I assume you can tell me over the sparring? Or at
Yes,
least what you
shriek
can?
it out over ringing steel in the middle of a stables. Good idea.
If you wish to go upstairs and discuss it, we can. Let's just do something.
We will spar, and then you maybe help you cool off and think things through. You seem to be best when you're keeping busy, and then perhaps you can explain things after the sparring session. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
You look like you need to work off some frustration.
Yes.
Excuse us, my friend.
If you wish to come and watch, so be it.
Give me something
Unfortunately-
to take my mind off this. I'll have my
Unfortunately,
cloak
Ethan
around.
spooks the horses, so...
Looks like it's been damaged and repaired often enough.
It hurts me each time, though.
Ethan, you can go off and do what you like until sunset, I suppose.
Okay.
You can come and watch if you want.
Well, again, she spooks
I'll
the
be
horses.
back later.
We were only out there for 5 minutes earlier, and they almost bolted out of the stables.
She'll head upstairs. A wee bit later, a handsome dog will run out the front door.
Right, we'll head out back.
Alright, do your sparring stuff. Some Radimir is knitting, I believe.
What do you wish to practice?
Exciting
I'll
heroic
be
deeds.
two-handed.
You want to try getting past the shield, basically?
Yeah.
I think you best me.
Yep.
They spar back and forwards, the shield providing an excellent defense, until Sulan slips past his hammer, concentrating briefly, and stabbing forwards into his breastplate, exploding him 12 feet across the yards in an explosion of power and force. His armor unbuckling and shredding from his body.
Wait, what?
He is unconscious.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did that really
You
happen?
have to learn how to defend against that sort of thing, and the only way to defend against it is to be hit by it repeatedly until you're used to it. This benefits both of you.
Sphero! And I'll run over.
Sulan is paralyzed afterwards, remembering with vivid, almost drill-like clarity the instructions of her wise and old teacher, who says, when facing your enemy, aim for the weakest point. Use the Buddha's finger accurately, and you will find you will win. Win. Crash.
I rush over to Sphero and check that he's still alive.
Oh,
What did you... Dude, what was that?
You might want to gather up the armor. It's
Yeah.
just unbuckled, it's
I'll
not
pick
damaged.
the armor up and bring it across. Sorry, Saphira, I seem to have done it again.
Using her knowledge of how to reverse this, she wakes Saphiro up by pinching his neck and tickling him under the chin a bit and then poking him in the kidney.
Just bear with me.
Where am I? What's happened?
I
Did I die?
Briefly.
It looked like it,
Fraction.
certainly.
Well, Sulan, you certainly are becoming
Sounds like someone needs
adept
to go
with
get
that.
me with some nuggets.
How did you even do that? You disarmored me.
Can you defeat any armor that way?
No.
No, it's all about weak points, and I'm guessing he was hit there a few times last night.
Sounds good.
You need to have that
If
repaired.
it was up in here, then yeah, I was stabbed a couple of times.
You need to pay more attention to the buckles and straps.
I don't think they do good enough repair. You might want to get them to do it again.
Indeed.
We'll go upstairs and get you back in the armour.
I also never ended up healing myself. We had just so much to do today.
Well, that was...
I used one of the spells on Radomir earlier after he got sliced to ribbons.
Well, you should use one on yourself.
Indeed. Tor's divine light and my wounds.
82.
I wish.
So what's
I go
your...
up to 26.
Because I have to keep track of all this. You're at 26, which means you are 5 down. I like to keep track on here, so... Upstairs, you... Adrian is still blank, staring at the ceiling.
I think he still applies too much faith in Fred to look after him.
He certainly does. Because he has other things to do.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?